I got into dog agility was when we got him as a puppy. He would jump from couch to couch like he had wings. And we decided we needed a dog trainer. So I looked up dog training schools in our local neighborhood and found a school. And they said, great, why don't you come down Monday night? We have a foundation class starting. And I thought it meant foundation of dog behaviors, basic foundation. But when we got there and we were learning basic skills, all of a sudden we kept moving up and up and up and started doing agility. And before I knew it, they said, you should go compete. And so here we are, 5 years later, doing agility. There are 3 contacts in an agility standard course: the A-frame, the seesaw, and the dog walk. There are different ways of doing the contact. Some dogs stop on the end of the contact, others run through the contact if they're trying to make time. The other part of agility is you have to make a certain number of time. You only get a certain number of seconds to do a course, and the fastest dogs get to place first, second, and third and move up in the rankings to get invited to invitationals. The other thing is called the jumper's course. That's just jumps, tunnels, and weaves, no contacts. The dogs have to earn titles in both of those, from novice to open, excellent, and then master's level. And in master's level, they have to double Q, qualify in both jumpers and the standard in order to work towards their mock, which is also 200 points, in order to get a master agility champion title. So the dogs have to go through a lot of trials in order to be that successful.
At a barn, everybody had Jack Russell. And I was at a dog show once and they said, do you want to try agility for $5? So, and then I was hooked because it was something fun to do. So, and now I have 3 Jack Russells. And they do agility, rally, a little bit of obedience. But I like the agility the best. It's most similar to the horse shows and riding and jumping. And when they judge you, you're not judging the dog on its looks. You're going to be clean and fast, or so it's not subjective.
I got started with my first dog over 20 years ago, just for fun. He was bilaterally dysplastic, and I thought it would be good for him to have some exercise. And it just started for fun, and I got totally hooked once we got started. For the years after I started competing, etc., it was so much fun, and then I got offered the opportunity here to start teaching classes, and I've been teaching for probably 15 plus years, and I love it. I love the students, I love the dogs, I love the opportunity to watch them just grow as a team. It's so rewarding. The things that I look for most when I'm teaching is for both the handler and the dog to be having fun. It's all about fun, and it's all about a connection with your partner. Any dog at any age could start, and I just look for that bond and the teamwork that builds from doing agility.
been doing the agility for about 3 years now. I was volunteer for the Guide Dog Foundation for 20 years. I raised puppies for them, and many of them went off to be guide dogs, and the ones that didn't, I found wonderful homes for. So I've been very involved with dogs for many years. Well, we started in obedience, we did rally, and then we went into the agility. It's a chance for the dog and I to go out and have some fun and to keep a very active Border Collie moving. My relationship with my dog has always been wonderful because we've been together all the time because she was previously a goose dog, which means we chased geese in all of the different parks for the town of Hempstead. So we were together all day long working and then all night. So we have a very strong bond because of that.
I needed a better bond and relationship with my dog, and this was a great way to form a bond. When I started, I had a very independent, soft, quiet poodle, and I didn't like our connection, and we got into the agility, and the first thing I said to my instructor was, I'm never going to trial. And we already have a Mach 2, so we've gotten the championship twice. So we went from, I'm only doing this to make a relationship with the dog, to trialing almost every weekend. One of the most difficult parts is walking the course, and you have 8 minutes to memorize it, and you have to figure out how to plan it so that your dog and you can run it best, and that takes a lot of practice.
Well, working with a terrier, it's very hard to get a relationship because that breed by nature is independent and works alone. But we work very hard to get a relationship where he learns to look at me and focus. So our relationship's gotten much stronger because it's not by nature that he wants to work with a person for sure. Good exercise for you and the dog. Keeps the dog thinking, he has to use his brain. Keeps you having to think and use your brain and not get lazy. And it's a great social world. The people that we met, first you meet people in your class, and then they hook you up with other people that have the same breed dog as you, and you meet friends on the circuit. We start traveling with each other. We plan vacations to go to dog events all over our local area, traveling cross country. So it's a great sense of community because we do these things together.